infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is the Scorpio's mid-month soul path check-in for the mid-month of September to the end of September. Now, I have to remind everybody that these readings may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. I also want to remind everybody to check your other placements, as it can help give you a broader picture of what may be going on. I also want to remind everybody that if you would like to get in contact with me, you can do so in the comments of the video. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there is only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I want to send a big sense of gratitude and thank you, and heartfelt love to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated, as it really does mean so much. And again, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. All right. 2 more, please. I don't speak very much in my day-to-day life, so while there's moments of silence, while I may be shuffling the cards, do pay attention to any things you might see in your mind's eye, things you hear within yourself, song lyrics or a word, or you might smell something that reminds you of something from the past, or you might have an emotion bubble up. Do pay attention to these, as these are your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in person, I am connecting to your energy. So your energy is very much here and a part of this reading, and vice versa. So do pay attention to those intuitive hits. All right, thank you. So we have the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups. So you have been in, or you currently are kind of in a state of worry. There's a restless energy with this. This may also even be affecting your sleep here, but you're kind of feeling like the whole universe is weighing down on you at this, at least at the beginning of the mid-month. It appears that this 10 of Cups energy, in a sense, is kind of why you're in this, because we have the 5 of Cups, as this person is looking at the cups that have spilled out, regret for the past here. And then with the nostalgia of the 6 of Cups. So there is something that you feel like you have lost. You feel like you have kind of lost this bliss, or this divine kind of love, feeling of emotion here. And like this person, they have spilled out their cups here. But if they turn around, they see that they have 2 cups here that they can take over this bridge, over this river of emotion, to this castle in the background here. And this is also speaking of this person has lost their taste for wine here. So there's a sense also that, like, you are having these restless nights over this loss, but you've also kind of lost your taste for whatever this was. And this might be where this pessimistic kind of view of things is coming from. And so there's two things on this Six of Cups, where you are having this nostalgia of what has been lost, but you're also kind of coming into coming back to your innocence, if you will. And really coming back to yourself, coming home to yourself, as it were, and finding this inner joy. Because something was not fulfilling, even though it's spilled out, and this loss has been difficult. There's a sense that you kind of know, like, this really wasn't for me. This and of all these things, this is an important learning for your path ahead. You had to kind of go through this and see that, like, whatever this is, now that doesn't mean that there isn't another Ten of Cups in your future, but whatever this was didn't fulfill you in some way. Almost in a sense that this was a false Ten of Cups here. But you are coming back to this innocence of heart, and you might be reconnecting with someone from your past before this situation took place here with this energy. But we will go ahead and get a little bit more. This is the Scrying Eye Oracle deck. We'll take the top split and take 3, and then we'll do the bottom split, and we'll pull 3 also. All right. Please give us a message. Please give us a message for our Scorpios, for what is on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September 2022. 3 cards, please. All right. So we have a partner on the journey here. So it does appear that whoever you are reconnecting with is, and this might not be romantic, this might be somewhat of a satsang connection, a spiritual friend, helper. This could also just be a friend from your past, or this could be romance. So we're not get too ahead of ourselves here, but we will see as we go. But it does appear that you have a partner on your journey here. So you are moving from this Five of Cups position. You are taking this journey over this river of emotion. You're not going to stay here. You are stepping forward, and it does appear you are stepping forward. You're not stepping forward alone here. And here we have the goddess, the god. So this is this androgynous god. People want to put a human face onto God, which is something indescribable in actuality. But it's our human mind that really wants this to be a person. But God, the goddess, these these things don't actually think like a person does. But it does appear, and it's funny. This is again speaking of divine love. There's a blessing on your journey here. You are coming out of this dark shadow into an immense amount of light here. Starting to see things from the soul level, realizing your relation to source energy here. And finding that your path is very fertile. This also speaks of, I guess, you're kind of balancing these masculine and feminine aspects of yourself also. Whether you're a man or a woman, we all have feminine and masculine aspects to us. But you're really under this, you're in this illumination of grace here as you move forward. So this path is leading to this divine fulfillment of some sort. And it appears that with the demon prince, this speaks of toxic relationships here, which I feel like is in part what you are stepping away from. And there's a sense that you really wanted this to work. You really tried to make this work. But for whatever reason, and it's no fault of yours, it would appear that there was some toxic relationship here. Now, I try to stray away from relationship readings, but sometimes these things are part of our soul path. And these things are important learning tools and road signs to get us to our ultimate destination. But there's a sense that you're moving away from something that felt kind of usury. Someone who uses others. Kind of this smug energy. And with this loss of taste for wine, this also speaks of addiction here. So you might also be stepping away from someone who has an addiction problem, addictive personality, or you yourself may be stepping away from addiction, finding this grace to move forward on your path. And at the bottom, we have the guardian of the porthole here. So the spirit is keeping you from something that you're not ready for, or is not meant for you. Like I said earlier, you're realizing that this is not for you anymore. You don't really want this wine that is spilled out. You don't hunger for it like you once did. And this is kind of a recalibration as the spirit is keeping you from going down a negative path here. And this is also a guardian guarding your energy from others here. This is also the keeper of secret wisdom and knowledge and power. And you're going through this spiritual test at this time. The Spirit is really giving you this test that it does appear you are passing it. You will pass. But this is this protective spiritual roadblock. This isn't a roadblock to diminish your growth. This is a protective spiritual roadblock, which is sometimes we need. All right, let's get 3 more cards from the bottom split. What is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-September to the end of September? 3 cards, please. So we have the Guru card. Song for the Slain. All right, and then we have at the bottom the mushroom people. All right, let's scooch this up. So we start out this line with the Guru here. So Guru literally translates from darkness to light. And this is this spiritual teacher energy. And this might in part be who you are embarking this journey with, this spiritual teacher. This also speaks of initiations, liberation, freedom from these past things, but also liberation from the binding, the chains of the mind here. Also, it can speak of enlightenment. So you are kind of being enlightened to the fact that you don't really want this energy. There is definitely a part of you that does want this past energy, but there is also a part of you that knows that, like, this isn't for me and I need to step forward. This also speaks of supernatural or psychic abilities that you may be coming in contact with to some form or fashion. You may be realizing that you have some of these skills yourself, but you're going through this healing period in which this partner on the journey, this spiritual teacher, is really going to play a big role here. And again, with the sacred knowledge that is going to be imparted to you in this divine harmony that you are going to come in contact with. And I think it is important at certain stages of spiritual growth or the soul growth to take on this guru disciple type of energy. But do know that this type of engagement leads to the knowledge that the true guru is actually your own heart. It actually resides within you. And this is what the guru can shed light on. So it does appear that you are getting some aid here. And this is Light and Dark Unite card. So this is actually allowing you to integrate both your light and your dark aspects, which we all have. It's important to integrate both of these. And this is what really brings true power, is when you unite these, what would appear to be opposite or opposing forces. Then we get an incredible amount of power here in the spirit. But coming into this balance, where this is not balanced, these have tipped over and spilled because these were not in balance or in harmony with your purpose here. And this is also speaks of this realignment. You're doing this self-healing. There's a lot of healing necessary for the second half of September here. This can also speak of soulmates here. So it does appear that there is some sort of relationship taking place here. Now, this might, again, not actually be romantic necessarily, and it could be. But like with the guru, with a spiritual teacher, this is a relationship that must be cultivated like any other. But this relationship, you find that this person really has your back. As you stand together. Then we have, it's interesting, these come numerically after each other. So we have a songs for the slain, excuse me. So this is speaking of the importance of honoring the obstacles you have overcome. And having respect for what you have defeated here. And essentially appreciating your opposition. Because these struggles have actually made you stronger when we release these. This again also has this kind of regret feel, like the Five of Cups here. But you are in this place where you're contemplating this new approach to things, the world, the past, and yourself. But there is this feeling that you wish it didn't have to be this way. At the bottom, we have the mushroom people. So this is an energy of being deceptively powerful here. This is a big burst of power in a tiny package that you would not expect. So with that energy, there is this approaching change that must take place here. And there is this sense of mystery. There's wisdom that is yet to be revealed to you with this. And this wisdom is going to spark this inspiration on this journey of discovery. So do pay attention to any visions or signs, synchronicities that you may get, as these are going to play a big, important role here. So you might even want to keep a journal of course, keep a dream journal, but keep a journal of visions, signs, and synchronicities in your life. This will play a big role. This also speaks of learning something on this higher level. So again, with the guru, this spiritual teacher, this learning that is going to be taking place here. All right, thank you. All right, let's get 2 or 3 cards, please. What is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September? That's way too many. All right. That's going to be too many. 2 or 3 cards, please. 2 or 3 cards. What is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-month of September until the end of September? That's too many, too many. 3 cards, please. What is on our Scorpio soul path from mid-September to the end of September? Thank you. Wholehearted bridge. Let's get 1 or 2 more, please. All right, that hit the floor. So we'll, all right. And Mother Nature. Thank you. So we have the card Wholehearted Bridge here. And so this is speaking of this bridge to this castle, taking what you do have and making this journey over this bridge. And like I said, coming into this innocence and joy, coming back to yourself, this wholeheartedness that you're traveling over this bridge with. And this also has these chakra points illuminated here. So coming into this alignment again, feeling aligned within yourself, this balance. Finding this balance within yourself. And it does appear that this person is amongst the animals, almost having this shamanic experience here. Again, back to the mushroom people. But then we have Mother Nature. So there is some goddess energy out here. But the Spirit is really asking you to spend some time in nature. Really get out into the foliage, if you will. Like get and in whatever way you can, get out into nature. Find the stream and the trees. This may also speak of this this kind of ceremonial aspect of being in nature, as these people are not wearing clothes, so, and under the moon. So these moon cycles, the full moon that took place on the 10th, and on into the new moon at the end of the month here. But these moon cycles are going to play a large role in these signs that were spoken of, these synchronicities. But getting out in nature, finding a way to commune with this nature goddess, these nature spirits, and connecting in a almost a ceremonial way, if you will. This may involve some plant medicine to a certain extent. These plant allies. All right, thank you. Tell us what is Scorpio's inner climate like, inner landscape like on their soul path for the mid-September to the end of September. Two cards, please. 2 or 3. Thank you. The Crow. I also have to add the healing aspect of being out in nature, and also the healing aspects of dealing with these plant allies in this ceremonial sense. Can be very healing to the body maybe, but mainly to the soul here. But this soul reclamation, I feel like, is somewhat necessary. And being in this nature and communing with these spirits is going to play a big role in that. So, your inner climate, we have the Crow. Beautiful card. Communication. So you are receiving some level of communication, but from this partner here, the spiritual teacher. But this is allowing you to communicate your soul's intent here. And this is, and you're communicating with yourself better also. This type of energy is, and this too, is not necessarily communicating with yourself in, I don't want to say the right way, but in a healthy way. You want to speak to yourself like you would speak to the divine. This inner dialogue that goes on. And a lot of times for most of us, there is this tendency to have a negative dialogue with yourself, especially when something goes wrong. We can be our worst critic, and the Spirit is reminding you to recalibrate that and really examine how you communicate with yourself, because you're in this state of transformation as this goes forward. And with the communication, telling your story. Really communicating your experience here. Not only this energy, but this transformational energy, this secret, sacred knowledge is also becoming part of your story. These nature spirits, these plant allies are also becoming part of your story. And universal law. So you are coming into alignment with this universal law. You're feeling that within yourself. Then we have the White Rhino. So stability, again, with this balance. You're feeling, as you embark on this journey and you step away from what is spilt, and you step over this bridge wholeheartedly, you find a lot of stability, really stepping into your confidence here, steadiness, and abundance. So you're stepping into this new abundance. And this innocence of heart is really facilitating that for you. Then we have the Salmon. So faith. This stepping forward onto this journey with this spiritual teacher, or the guru, it takes a certain level of faith which you are embodying. You are this determination. So you are determined to not stay in this energy. You're determined to embark on this journey. And independence. So you're becoming independent from these energies here. And change. This is a big change taking place here. From the darkness to the light, this big change is taking place, not only in your outer environment, but within yourself. This inner landscape is changing from darkness to light here. So let's get 3 cards, please. What is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-month of September to the end of September? 3 cards, please. So we have the path. 2 more cards, please. We have the ball, 6 ball. And power. And again, flower power with these plant allies bringing in power for you. So this path, and it is the path of the heart here. And in the center there is this peace. But the peace, as you see, isn't the end. There's it is the center of the path. But it does appear that you are embarking on this new path here in a wholehearted way, this innocence of heart. You are embarking on this new path. And with the 6 ball, 6 is the number of perseverance. So you are persevering through this energy and past this energy, because you find yourself on this new path with new allies and spiritual teachers here. So this might feel kind of stagnant, but you are getting the ball rolling here. And then we have power. So again, power from these plant allies, this nature energy, this flower power, if you will. You are really receiving this. With this mushroom people, this deceptively powerful, not in a negative, deceptive way, but like you would not expect this amount of power to come from this, but indeed you are stepping into this partnership too with these allies in the spirit and of nature here. So let's get 1 or 2 cards, please, for what is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-September to the end of September. The Serpent. We'll try to get one more. One more, please. Okay, we'll take them. That's a lot, but... So we have the Serpent card here. So this again is speaking of this ancient knowledge, this secret, sacred knowledge here. This can also speak of perhaps there might be some snakes in the grass from your past, but it does appear that they can't touch you because the scales are weighed in your favor here. And again, finding this sense of balance and alignment here. And with the owl, the ability to see through the darkness here. Stepping into this, again with these psychic abilities, this intuition, and but you are finding this keen insights into the mysteries of things and finding the ability to set these firm boundaries. But definitely seeing through the darkness. Seeing through the darkness and seeing your path here. Again, the path. This journey forward, stepping onto your path, and knowing that this path has been tailored uniquely for you. This is nobody else's path. This is your unique path to walk here, as this has been laid out for you by the hand of the divine here, the goddess. And then the shadow, again, it's being able to see through these shadowy experiences, navigating your way through darkness into the light. But this is also speaking of, if I can get it, there we go. This is also shows the moon in its various stages. So these moon phases are really going to play a large role in the timing of things for you. These moon phases, also the planets and the transits, are going to play a big role here in the timing of your movements here. So definitely pay attention to those and the synchronicities that take place. All right. Please give us a final message. Please give us 3 cards for a parting message for what is on Scorpio's soul path for the mid-September to the end of September. What would you like to leave Scorpios with for a parting message? Okay. All right. We have the Lover's card. Ace of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. And at the bottom, again, we have the Six of Cups. Again. Let's scooch. So we have the Lovers. Now, of course, this can speak of this falling in love. And I almost feel like you are starting to fall in love with yourself, not in an arrogant way, but in this innocence. You're falling in love with love, or you're falling in love with your innermost heart. But again, this could also speak of relationships. And so we have had a few cards that indicate that. So this may also speak of this romantic alignment that you are coming into. But you are coming into harmony. So you may have more than one partner on your journey. There is a spiritual teacher, and this spiritual teacher may be, in fact, this love counterpart. But as we see on this card, there are three people. There is the man, the woman, and the divine here. So there could be more than one partner you have on your journey with you. Now, partners can vary. The spiritual teacher is a partner, is partnering with you for your spiritual growth. And this love partner is partnering with you for this heart space union. This also is a card that speaks of crossroads here. So when you find that these cups have spilt here, whatever that may be for you, you do stand at a crossroads where you can go back and try to scoop scoop what's left of the liquid up out of the dirt and try to keep that. Or you can take this other path that leads to this castle here. So you do stand at a crossroads here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So again, you are stepping into this abundance. The divine is handing you this abundance, this manifestation. And I feel like you have manifested this, but you had to be done with the old before the divine would hand this to you. And this abundance is leading you on to this new path here, through this archway, through this porthole. This is guardian of the porthole. You had to be ready to receive this, to step through the porthole here, which it does appear that you are transitioning and changing in a way to be ready to walk through this porthole, because it does appear that you are on this, in this journey onto this path. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles here. So again with this abundance, but with this you're feeling really self-sufficient at this time. And you're receiving this messages from the spirit, with the bird here. But this is this feeling of luxury and this path of the heart, this luxury of the heart. You know, when you sit down in one of those really cozy, luxurious chairs, and you've got on this really luxurious things, and you might be overlooking beautiful landscape. This type of experience within yourself is taking place. And again, this reconnecting to this innocence and joy, this innocence of heart here. And reconnecting with this individual from your past here. Excuse me. And again, with the communication, as my voice is starting to go out, there is something that you might need to communicate to this past person. And now this isn't past from this energy. This is someone before this energy that you might need to communicate with. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So with this energy, with the Five of Cups, you have felt out in the cold, but kind of out of the loop. There is this lack mindset also with this, and this worry of being left out here. And I get the sense being left out of your own journey here. but it does appear with the Two of Pentacles, you are, or then now there might be some of that energy as you are becoming, you're adapting to this transition, and also reprioritizing. But this is the Two of Wands, so you are planning, and you are really looking forward to this discovery here. And essentially, you hold the whole world in the palm of your hands. And like this crossroads, you can either stay here in this position, or you can take this wand and step out into this this new landscape, setting forth on your journey here. You are really integrating your light and your dark energies here. And you're definitely determined as you move forward, and you kind of realize this is not really where you want to be, and you're saying within yourself, like, I want what I want. I don't really want to be here. I want to be on this new journey here. And you are walking away from these things. And you are essentially defeating these old energies, and this with the song for the slain. You respect what you have defeated. And you are walking away. I just saw what was underneath there. So we do have the devil, this bondage. And again, with the addiction or toxic relationships that I was speaking of, you are stepping away from that energy. Okay, I just saw it. Okay. I'm trying not to see the cards underneath there, but I keep seeing them. So we have the Tower here. So this is a sudden change that's taking place. And it does appear that this devil energy is taking this Tower. This toxic relationship, and this addictive type of energy is taking this Tower. But this is, and the reason why you might be having restless nights is because this is a sudden change. This is an upheaval of everything in your life here to walk on this new journey. But you are having an awakening to these things. And this might seem chaotic at first. But okay, I'm not going to, okay, didn't see it. Then we have the Hierophant. So through this change and this upheaval, you are actually receiving this spiritual level up here. This also speaks of seeking counsel. So you might be seeking, and you will seek counsel from this spiritual teacher from one degree or another. And doing these heavy learning. But this is a spiritual level up to walk away from these things. When the devil takes a dive on the Tower, this is a spiritual level up. And again, this might seem chaotic initially. But this is setting you on this path here, this path to power, this inner power, with innocence, though. Not in an arrogant way, but with this innocence of heart. So we're going to go ahead and leave this reading here. Virgos, Virgos, you may have some Virgo placements, but Scorpios, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement during this time. This type of situation is not easy. It definitely is not. But it does appear that you are persevering forward here. You are coming into this attainment through this change here. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. It really does mean a lot. And Scorpios, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Peace.